Now, let me start it. Uh, I'll introduce myself. I'm a chartered accountant from India and England and Wales. My name is Tanushri Agrawal. Have 12 years of work experience and have trained to more than 10,000 individuals. And I thanks to Vadodara Vikasa branch for organizing this webinar during this pandemic. So more thanks to the chairman, Mr. Vinod, and his whole team. So let's start now. Now, how to take maximum benefit. So firstly, I would say that participate, participate, and participate. Now, why? Because once this webinar is over, then it would be more of a persistence, persistence, and persistence. Because there would be a time where no one would be there to push you towards your goals. So that's the reason that in this webinar, try to participate to the maximum level. And do remember one very important thing, and that is that if there is a scale of 1 being lowest and 10 being highest, so the kind of energy you display during this webinar, the same kind of energy you will get from me. So 1 being lowest, 10 being highest. If you display the energy level 6, you will get from me 6. If you display energy level 8, you will get from me energy level 8. So what do you want from me during this webinar? What should be the energy level? Quickly mention in chat box. Okay, I can see lots of 10. Thanks a lot to all of you. I cannot take the name of all of you because we are more than 70 people right now I can see on the webinar. Now, next thing I would say that do these exercises with your heart, because this is going to really help you at every stage in life, no matter at what stage you are currently, whether you are currently as a student or in starting your career, growing your career, thinking of changing your career, or thinking about retirement. At every place this exercises is going to be valuable, because do understand one very important thing, that goal setting and goal achieving principles remain the same worldwide and for all age groups. I do understand most of the people in this webinar are from the chartered accountancy background, so certain examples of that I will give, but do remember that same example will apply to whatever you are working currently and whatever goal you are going to decide and work on it. Kindly don't do the drawings. And next, I would say, apply these principles every single minute of every day without judgment, because see what will happen many a times when something new we learn, the judgment creeps in, that whether this will work for me or not. Now do understand, I have spent 10,000 plus studying this topic, success and goal setting, goal achieving, and I have met around top 5 world speakers on this, okay, the world's best, like Tony Robbins, Dr. DeMartini, and so on, in person. So from them I have learned. So this surely works. Then next is let go of your past failures. Whatever be the issue still now, don't worry about this. In the past, if you would have certain failures, forget about it. Today, you can start in a new way. And the most important thing is work from inside out. Of course, when something like pandemic and other negative news are there, lots of outside forces affect us, and mainly our thinking process. So don't let that outside things control you. You be in control of the whatever you want in life, and how you can do that, that you will see in the webinar today. And in between, if you have any questions, you can just ask in the chat box. Now, quickly tell me about your wins for the week. Whatever you have achieved, any small, big, doesn't matter. Win is ultimately win. Suppose you have, as a student, completed 2 chapters. So you can mention that. If you have achieved a good conversation with one client in your practice or in your business, and see that as a prospective client, that you can mention. So whatever it is, quickly mention in chat box, and keep the settings while mentioning in chat box for all the people, so the all people can see your win. I see here learned cooking, reading time, started studying seriously. I'll give my example that I've nominated myself in London Society of Chartered Accountants into the main committee, got the required votes from the people, and complete all the formalities. So that was one of the win for me for this last 1 week. Yes, I received started meditation. Thank you for congratulations. Okay, so quickly mention, each one of you need to mention the win for the week. And then let's see about the types of goals. Now there are 3 kinds of goal. The first is type A, second is type B, and of course the third is type C. So what is type A? Okay, this this one slide is the life-changing slide. So do understand, the whole session of today is based on this one important slide. Type A goal is something you know how to do it. Means you have already done it in the past. Type B goal is you think you can do it. Okay, means you have not done it in the past, but you feel that, okay, if this XYZ thing is fine, then I will be able to do it. And the type C goal is what you really, really want to do. You don't know how, but it is something fantasy. It is something you have never done in life. Now, give example of type A goals of yours. Anything. Okay. For example, you have secured in the first stage of chartered accountancy or any examination certain percentage, like for example 60%. So in intermediate or final as well, you will feel that, okay, this X number of hours if I work, I will achieve 60%. If you have achieved in business 10% growth every year, so type A goal would be that, yes, this is the way all activities been done, and 10% increase in the turnover per annum we would be able to achieve as a type A goal. Okay, because you have already done it in the past, so it is just slightly different for this current year or 5 years or 10 years, whatever be. But type B goal can be, okay, I have got certain examination, that fine. So pass foundation, clear both groups in first attempt. Okay, these are your goals currently. But understand firstly now the difference between these 3 kinds of goals. So type B goal would be you think you can do it. If example you have achieved 60% or the 10% increase in the turnover of your business practice, so now you feel that I should achieve 80%. Okay, so that can be type B, 80% marks, or 20% increase in the business or practice turnover. So this is like you have never done it in the past, you have never achieved more than 60 or more than 10% increase, but now you want that, if I double my activities, if I double my uh, number of hours of studying, I would be able to achieve the type B goal. That is maybe 80% marks, okay, or the 20% per annum increase in turnover. Now, the most important, and this is what is going to give you the maximum happiness, and that is the type C goal. Okay, so what is type C goal? In this, you will understand that it scares you and excites you at the same time. So, suppose if you will feel that maybe I want to double my turnover in business or practice, or I want to have the merit, the rank in the chartered accountancy, which I have never done in past. So that is something can be your type C goal. Now, do understand it can also be being the best in that one subject which you really love, in which you want to specialize, be an expert in your city, in the state, and in the world. So, achieving extraordinary, the best paper in that type C goal. So, do understand, always have your type C goal well written down. That is the key, because type C goal is something towards which you are going to get every day and work towards it. And that is really going to push you forward. And that is what is going to do for you, which anything else cannot do, where you are going to utilize your highest potential. So each one of needs to have the type C goal. Now think in your mind, what is your type C goal? Of course, A type goal and B type goal would be there of many people. But type C goal, which is, something you want, but you are fearful that how will it happen, so you never give it a try. So don't let all that things come in between. Just think about what do you really want in life, and mention that as your type C goal. And don't worry currently about the time limits and all the things, but first important thing is think about it. Okay, and if possible, mention it in chat box. And then what you have to do is, you have to, like, this is a visiting card kind of size of card, and on this you have to write down that I'm so happy and grateful, and then your type C goal, that I have achieved the merit rank, or I have achieved the 100% increase in my business in a span of 2 years by 2021, December 2021, whatever it be. So that would be your type C goal. So today I'm going to show you how to achieve your type C goal. So are you excited for it? If yes, then please mention it chat box excited. Okay. So thanks a lot for the replies. It's really overwhelming for me to receive such good number of replies from you. And I can see here the type C goal as opening a Super 30 for CA students, world tour in 5 years. Uh, type B goal is AIR 1 in intermediate in November 20 exams. Awesome. Okay, so great. All the goals are superb. Okay. Now let's see further in regards to this. What is your goal? As I have mentioned you, that it should make you excited and energized. Now what happens, we see that all friends, family people, relatives around us, our colleagues in the office, all are having, something of type B goals or type A goals, because that's what has been happening from 5 years, 10 years. So that becomes the culture, a surrounding, and you also feel that I should also do and have that kind of goals. But after this webinar, you should be feeling that no, I need to have type C goal, and that type C goal is your really type C goal when you are excited and energized when you read your goal card. Okay. This goal card should be with you all the time. And as even if you touch to the goal card, that vibration goes to your subconscious mind, which reminds you towards your goal. Okay, so that's the reason having this goal card is really important. You will never know when this will turn true in your life, because do understand, anyway the life is going, the way your last 5 years have went, the same way your next 5 years will also go. And you would be in 2025 and you would feel that, oh, I have not really set in 2020 my type C goal. Otherwise, if you would have set in 2020, by 2025, no matter the size of your goal, it will turn true. Just follow these principles. Second is, belong to me or they belong to somebody else. Now, sometimes it happens that your parents have said you to become a chartered accountant. Okay, I have received that kind of question as well. So I will read that question, and that I am going to cover that. After completing CA or any education, if a student wishes to pursue any different path like being a DJ artist or acting or any stream like this, so problems like constant self-doubt to achieve that as the road is unknown, or family pressure to take care of family if no income is generated from acting or DJing, even though after being a CA or no success in such an unstable road, or to take leap of faith to start a full-time by living job as a by being a fresh CA. So that's what here I want to convey you, that that goal should really belong to you. Now, because your friends have said that you earn more money in taxation, that's why you should specialize in taxation. No, if you really love the finance, or if you really love the audit, then you should specialize in that. Apart from that, even if something like acting or DJing is what, then you can mention that as well. We will see that maybe currently you have taken chartered accountancy as the path. Okay, so don't feel that CA is in between your dream of being an actor or DJing. It can be on the path of you being into acting and DJing. Right now, if you have chosen that yes, certain professional degree is important, so complete that and see that how you can use that to achieve your ultimate dream of being a good actor or being a good DJ. Now, personally, I will give my example that I'm a chartered accountant, but I wanted to be a good trainer and facilitator. That's what I am doing currently. But I saw that how I can use my chartered accountancy thing, because I love that as well, but I love this as well. So you won't see many chartered accountants doing more of a facilitator work, and that too mainly in soft skills. So after understanding this whole process and implementing in my life, I saw where I'm getting the opportunity, that extra spare time which I have, which can utilize to fulfill my other dream. So whatever be your, that ultimate goal, if it is, which is a little different from the study which you are doing, see that how your studies can support you to achieve that goal. And I would suggest write down 50 reasons for it, so ultimately it becomes very clear in your mind that how achieving and becoming a good chartered accountant is ultimately going to serve you to achieve your other passion of acting, DJing, or anything else. Then, of course, in the end, again, what do I really want? Okay, again, ask yourself, what do you really want? Because while deciding careers and all the things, many a time people take advice from friends, parents, spouse, colleagues, and what they suggest that they take as a career path. And after spending 5 years, 10 years, sometimes the whole life, they realize that my ladder was leaning against the wrong wall, and that would not be the good thing. So that's the reason, ask yourself, it doesn't matter that goal of yours is not acceptable to anyone else, but it should be acceptable to you and only you have the responsibility to fulfill your goal. That is also very true. So your goal should not belong to your parents, siblings, spouse, or anyone, but it should belong to you. So any questions if you have on this, please mention in chat box quickly. Okay, so I hope it is clear to all of you. Okay. And if I'm going anything fast or slow, do mention it in chat box. And Sagar, Saurav, whoever is, watching the chat, do let me know. So the key points while setting goal and achieving it. A goal is something you are going after that you have never done before. Now, here I would give my personal example, and that was I have set the type C goal of getting a chartered accountancy degree of England and Wales while I was working in Mumbai. Okay, I was working in a chartered accountant firm, uh, teaching the soft skill programs as well. So my schedule was really packed, and that time there was nothing like I want to shift to London and get this degree. But then this thing stuck in my mind that no, I want to achieve the chartered accountancy degree of London, would like to settle down in London. So this was type C goal because I didn't knew a single person who is chartered accountant of England and Wales, nor any student, nor any member, no one. So what I did was, first, because I was aware about this process of goal setting, achieving. So I wrote down on a piece of paper, because that's what I said. If I teach that, I need to practice it myself as well. So I wrote down on a piece of paper that I am a qualified chartered accountant from England and Wales Institute. I stuck it on my wall in front of my bed, and for 1 week I was just seeing that, and I was feeling whether I am idiot, to just do anything. But then I spoke to my father, and he said, no, getting one more good degree internationally would be like a jewel for you. And I said, yeah, that's true. But then the fear was there that it's a good investment of money and time both. And I have no idea, means what it is, how it is to be done, and anything. So that fear was there initially, but then I said, let's follow this process. So daily I tried to do one activity. Initially I tried to contact few people on LinkedIn, received no reply. Then somehow got certain details from the website of ICAW, but then again to communicate with them by sitting in Mumbai was difficult because it was not a direct phone line. Like doing a chartered accountancy examination for me of India was a B type goal, I would say. That not done, but I knew that once you go to the institute office, the whole path is before you and all the books, everything is there. But here there was no source or no resources to me initially, which I was aware of. Then after that, I kept on finding more on internet, and then understood someone is taking class in India. So contacted them. It was after certain days. Meanwhile, registered, done all the process, faced lots of issue in between. but persistence and following this process was something which I was practicing. And then after attending classes, I was not confident. Then I enrolled for online classes of London. Even after attending that, I was not confident. Then ordered certain books from Amazon UK. So that gave me certain confidence going through that books and that study material. Then before the exam, I was not feeling well. That's what happened when you are, trying to go into that type C goal, that you feel stress, anxiety, everything happens. That's what will happen with all of you, you know, when going or achieving any type C goal, be it expanding business, taking the business globally, expanding the practice in various places, whatever it be. And but what is important is you give your 100% towards your type C goal. And I did that only, that give my 100%. And after that, when the result came, I was qualified. And that time I really felt that, okay, whatever the struggles I was feeling on the way towards achieving that are really small compared to the happiness now I have got. And after landing in London, then I realized more that, oh, the double of that struggles as well I should be able to face. Means that time I was feeling that struggles are very big because of that type C goal. But now I feel that, oh, if it would have been double of that struggles, then also I should be very happily be going on that path. So that's what happened, that when you are working towards type C goal, there is no physical evidence. Okay, and that's the reason most of the people don't go towards it, because it's a journey and it is going to take you a long time. But only you should keep on, referring your goal card again and again, and believing it and doing every activity possible every single day. That is the key point. And what happens is, your type C goal will make you go after something which you have never done before. So that's the reason it is very important. Then second is, a goal is designed to help you grow it, because you draw something from yourself that you didn't even know was there. Like when I set for myself this example, this goal, sorry, of working in London as a chartered accountant. So I was skeptical initially, but then the potential is always inside us. So that's what goal helps you to draw something from yourself. So each one of us has that potential. So that's the reason setting this type C goal is so important. Okay. Then next is, if you know how to reach your goal, the goal is not going to do for you what goals are designed to do. Okay. Now for the few years I was doing that same thing, that practicing as a chartered accountant in Mumbai, growing practice little by little. Okay, but that was like A B type of goal. But you need you need to see that you set a type C goal, something which you have never done in life. And less than 3% people in the world set this kinds of goal, and that too in the written form. So even in this webinar, there would be less than 3% people who are going to set this type C goal. So try to see that whether you are into that 3%. If you are really going to accomplish something, you are going to need to be inspired by going after something you really want. It's going to have to come from inside. Now again, it should be from the inside, that you should want it. Because if it is your parents wish, spouse wish, or any of the family member wish, you are not going to feel that excited. And when the struggles will say come in between, you will say that I'm not good enough for it. But when you really want, doesn't matter how many struggles you face, you are going to find a way through it. So this is the very important thing. Now, why people are not able to achieve their type C goal at times? So the one reason is the paradigms. Now, what are paradigms? Please mention in the chat box quickly whatever you know about what are paradigms. Okay, quickly mention in chat box. Now I can see here few questions that I wanted to be an aero engineer, but finance limits meant that I had to change to become a CA. However, at age 40, I was able to get my PPL, which enabled me to fly a private plane. Goal type C achieved. That's awesome, Mr. Manik, that after becoming a chartered accountant, you were able to achieve your type C goal of flying an aircraft. So that's how it happens in life. Then Trupti has mentioned, I have my type C goal of being best in system audit, but due to responsibility towards home, unable to give my best to it. What to do? Day by day, I take a small step, but patience is like at times I think I'm stuck in all this situation. So few of the tools, techniques, which I'm going to share with you in today's webinar, practice that, Trupti, and then you will be able to go forward towards your type C goal, and you will be able to overcome your all the problems of life as well. Okay, because do understand, it's not only we who are facing the problem. Every great person has faced the struggle in the life. And one quote I would like to read for you, it's in regards to fear. Okay, oftentimes fear is just an illusion. Most of the things you fear never happen, or if they happen, they aren't as bad as you fear they will be. So when taking actions, don't let the fear come between. This was the quote by Zig Ziglar. Now, few more. Yeah. So, in regards to how I see the world, this is not clear from Mr. Amit Roy. Please mention what do you mean to say. In regards to my question, what are paradigms? Answer is Uday Bhaskar mentioned paradigms means pattern of something. Shivam mentioned paradigm is fixed pattern of doing something. Smriti mentioned paradigm means an example of conjugation or declension showing a word in all its inflation form. Then paradigm is distinct set of concepts or thought pattern. Paradigm means a typical thought. Please upload video on YouTube. Okay, so please note the Vikasa team. Paradigm is model or set of ideas, beliefs, habits. That's right. So let's understand somewhat you do know, maybe have heard the word paradigm. Let's understand in proper way once for all. So what are paradigms? Now, this is very, very, very important concept, okay? The whole success mechanism lies upon understanding our mind. Everything starts and ends with our mind. Now, this mind is what? So, the mind is, suppose this big circle which you see on the screen is the mind, and it is divided into two parts. The first part, this is conscious mind. Second part is subconscious mind. And this small circle represents the body. So now what is conscious mind? So when I'm speaking, I'm doing this consciously. You all people are hearing. So this is a conscious activity. Whatever we are doing currently using our five senses: smell, see, touch, hear, feel. So this all is through conscious mind. And what is subconscious mind? So we are taking breath. So continuous breathing is happening. The blood is circulating in our whole body. So we are not doing this consciously. This has been done through our subconscious mind. So that's the reason it is important to understand that how our conscious mind works and how our subconscious mind works. Because all the great people, be it Thomas Edison or Henry Ford, other great inventors or people whom you will see have achieved the biggest success in life, they have studied this concept and they have achieved what is subconscious mind, what is the power of it, and how to make use to achieve your type C goals in life. So now what are paradigms? So paradigms are the multitude of habits, beliefs, memories, and fears currently programmed into your subconscious mind. Okay. So here this subconscious mind is important because we don't know these are the beliefs, memories, fears which are lying in subconscious mind. Like example, Trupti said that managing work and family life both is becoming difficult. So maybe there can be a belief in the subconscious mind that because maybe our parents were only, the housewives, or managing home, like the mother figure, more of that. So that belief is there that how can a woman manage both the household things as plus as the professional life. So that belief in between comes when taking any action. But if the belief is there, you know now there are thousands of women who are successfully doing it and who have achieved this. Okay, be it Indra Nui in terms of India, or so many other. Okay, so how, if they are able to do it, we can also do it. That is one thing you can understand. But if the belief is there, so it will come in between every time when you will take a decision or think of taking any action. So that's the reason, maybe write down what are the belief pattern or memories or the fears you have when you think of achieving your type C goal. You can just write down on one piece of paper. It can be, 10, 20 beliefs or fears which you feel that maybe you will feel I am not good enough in it, or I feel that it takes a lot of hard work. That is the belief. Or the belief is that no one in my family has done it, or anything else. You can mention in chat box any of your beliefs or fears. Be a little vulnerable here, because that is being really bold and courageous. Now my belief was, that how I would be able to survive in the Western country, because I am a little bit, by mindset, yes, a traditional thinking, comes from a Marwadi family. So I had certain this fears initially, but then I read a lot the stories of, my role models, inspiration. Like few of people who are my role model are Michelle Obama, her book Becoming I read, Oprah Winfrey, and certain other international women. So from their life story, I understood more that how things can be managed and how today we can think really globally and not just, to the boundaries of one country. So now here I can see that my habit is to rehearse a monologue of a film and also have a belief to believe in yourself to become someone. That's really great. Social responses when you fail to achieve your goal once, Janvi has mentioned that. And then Ronaldo has mentioned fear that I will be able to achieve it, or will I be able to earn and support my family. Yes, so that fear and that goal is with every person, no matter what. Okay, but it is just that you don't see the fear and that beliefs of that people, and they work on that. Having a fear or some belief systems which doesn't support your dream is nothing bad, because when the surrounding in which we are born, the way we are raised, our environment, that all helps, or that all is responsible in fact to form our belief systems, our fears and all the things. But the good news is that you can change your belief system, you can manage your fears, and you can achieve your type C goals. So that's the reason the first thing, as I have mentioned, is to identify it, because people are not even taking time out to identify it. Okay. And even if you achieve one type C goal, then you are going to set another type C goal. So for that achieving another type C goal, now the different set of beliefs and fears you will have. So it is an ongoing process the whole life, because our life is really short and beautiful if we want it. So, but understanding this concepts, that this is what is going in my subconscious mind and this is how I can take control of it, that is very important. So once you put it on the paper, your beliefs, fears, memories, whatever, then on the next page, write down what beliefs and what do you want. Suppose if you believe that I am not able to earn X amount, I'm not able to support my family, that's the belief. So on next page, now write down, I am so happy and grateful I am earning X amount monthly, annually, whatever it is your figure. And I'm so happy and grateful that I'm supporting my family successfully. So firstly, of course, whatever is going on, that negative beliefs and negative things you are going to write down, and now the positive one which you really want, that you can write down. And now read this again and again. The best thing is to record it, like read it maybe 50 times. Put your recorder on, read it 50 times. After reading, put it off, and now you have that recorded your positive belief for 50 times. Before going to bed, or any time whenever you are waiting for something, have your spare time, just use your earphones, put that recorder on, and that recorder then will form a new belief for your subconscious mind. We will see in next slide how that happens. Now, paradigms are the filter through which you see the world, and they determine your behavior, decisions, and actions, ultimately your results in life. Okay, and just understand, everything, whatever results we get, is not because of outside, but because of the paradigms which are lying in our subconscious mind. So paradigms are going to control your results now and every day. So that's the reason changing your paradigms is going to change your results. Now, do understand, feeling good the most of the time in the day is very important, because when you feel good, you get into the good vibration, and that good vibration, because of that you take good actions, and because you take good actions you get good results in life. it can be like if you want to be best in particular subject, reading everything whatever is available on this planet in regards to that subject. Okay, putting 10,000 hours in regards to that subject. Now maybe you are putting every day 1 hour, which means everyone has the same 24 hours, be it anyone, the CEO of the company or the person who is on the first day of the job. So everyone is having that 24 hours, but how you use your this 24 hours, that is going to determine your results. So again, then how you put, you know, your because your paradigm would be that no, I am the best in this subject, I am expert in this subject in the whole world. Now this is what maybe your affirmation or the belief system new you have mentioned in your subconscious mind. So whenever you will listen to this, you will feel that no, I am really something good. Let me explain more better through next slide. Okay. If we want to improve our results, we have to understand and change the true root cause, our habitual thinking pattern. Fine. So, like the first exercise which I have told you to write down your beliefs, that is identifying the true root cause. It can be, someone has told you when you were a child that you are not good into speaking in front of public, or when you were reading in the class, that time it has been told to you you are not good at reading. So that gets in our subconscious mind and we never attempt to speak in public. This is one example. So that's how, like, whatever is the true root cause, that you have to identify first. Now this is very good slide and my favorite. So what it is, conscious mind, like the one through which all the activities we are currently doing, what is the difference between these two, you are going to understand in this slide. So conscious mind choose. Okay, it has, like, if I am saying you this, you can accept this or you can reject this. You can say no, Tanushri, what you are saying is not right, or you can say no, Tanushri, what you are saying makes sense. So you can either accept or reject. That's what you can do through your conscious mind. You can originate new ideas. Now maybe you can write down 10 things which you can do right now, the next moment, in regards to achieving your type C goal. But what happens in subconscious mind? Okay, it only accepts, it cannot reject. Okay, what you see here, that here it can be rejected, but subconscious mind doesn't have the ability to reject. It cannot determine the difference between what is real and what is imagined. So that is the beauty of subconscious mind, that you can fool it till the time it comes real in your life. Fake it till you make it. Okay, you must have heard this. So that is what happens in subconscious mind. Now any goal of yours, whatever it be, when repeated through the goal card to the subconscious mind will feel that yes, this is real and is going to take actions in that way. So that's the reason that when it takes action in that way, you are going to get the result. So till now, the two main tools I have mentioned, one is preparing your type C goal card. Second is writing down your positive, negative beliefs first, and then converting it into the positive, and then the positive beliefs, recording it and listening to it every day. And same way, your this statement, the affirmation statement of your goal card, that as well you can record it and can listen daily. Now please mention in chat box your one affirmation statement in regards to your type C goal quickly. Yes, it will start like I am so happy and grateful, and then your type C goal, whatever it Mention it right now, and then you can rewrite it in a more better way. Okay, now I see some questions here, so that I will take quickly, because this should be something that which you should be able to really implement in life. Then second question is here, why to take a risk when I have currently well secured my future? Yeah, this is a very common question, because the three basic needs of food, clothing, and shelter, most of the people we do have. Okay, so why is the need? But what will happen is, like, you want, there is one more good saying that God's gift to us is more talent and ability that we can use in this lifetime, and our gift to God is to use of as much of that talent and ability as much we can in this lifetime, by Steve Bob. So here what it is, like, we have so much talent and ability, but suppose if we are on the deathbed and we will see that we have not used that, and so how frustrated or bad we are going to feel. So instead of that, if we would have used our talents and abilities towards achieving our type C goal, making this world a better place to live, then of course when we are on our deathbed, we are going to feel fulfilled, and we would be more happy while departing from this world. So that is one reason. And then I have so many type C goals which confuses and disturbs the mind. No priority can be made to them. Please suggest. Yes. So if you have many type C goals, write down all, be it 10, 15, 20, whatever be the number, write down all the goals. And then pick one personal goal and pick one career or business related goal out of that 15 number if it is. So see which is one which is most important to you. Okay, put that number one. And then after that, see which is the second most important, both in regards to personal and career or business goal. And that's it. And keep that list with you. So now the first, like, personal goal can be, maybe buying anything, buying a car, house, having bank balance, or buying any iPhone, any gadget, anything. So that can be personal goal. And business or career, achieving this designation or getting qualified in this exam, whatever it is. So when you have identified the first one most important, put both of that goals on your goal card, and now just keep on working towards that till the time you achieve it. It doesn't matter whether it takes sometimes you 3 months or 3 years, but what is important is you follow all the tools, techniques, principles of goal achieving and setting. I'm trying to cover as much possible in this time, but study this more, this subject, and follow that, and then it is 100% sure you will be able to achieve that goal. And once you have achieved, then pick up the second one, and like that, keep on doing. So that becomes really good. Then there is one question. I am Avni Shah, practicing chartered accountant. Love to hear on Paradigm. I have done Paradigm Shift of Bob Proctor. Nice to hear you. Thank you. Okay, so now I can have here certain statements. I'm happy and grateful. I'm earning 50,000 rupees monthly. I'm very happy to have successfully built my practice. So in this, I would say, be a little bit more specific. Okay, our mind understands in numbers, so give the figures wherever possible, figures and dates. That what does successful means for you. Okay, so more I'm happy with current life but need to use my talent to achieve further in my life. More specific type C, more introspection with myself. I confuse sometimes. Yes, so best is to do the writing exercise, whichever is mentioned, so that will clear out your confusion. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Now, how we are currently programmed. So, what happens is like school gave us valuable knowledge. However, school never taught us how to alter our paradigms, because this is not which what we have learned in schools. So therefore, we frequently do not do what we already know how to do. Now, this potential capacity is already within you to double your business or to get that extra percentage or to become the best in your stream. But you don't do it because of your paradigms. So, what happens is we have superior knowledge that, yes, we have the highest degree sometimes, but still if we will see, the results are inferior, and that causes us confusion and frustration, which I have seen in the chat as well. Many a times corporations also are confused and frustrated why they are not getting the results, though so much has been spent on training people, because the paradigms are not changed. So every company organization as well have the paradigm. So when the paradigm is changed, the culture has that paradigm. When that is changed, the results are going to change. Okay, so same thing you have to apply in your life as well. So your results are direct reflection of your paradigm. If your conscious mind it is X result and your paradigm is also X, you are going to get X result only. You attract what you want, you attract who you are, and who you are lies in your paradigm. Now, what is important in here is that if you want Y results, okay, so you have to put that first in your subconscious mind through your goal card, affirmations, visualization, and so on. Once it gets into subconscious minds, your body is going to act on it. That action reaction is going to happen, and that is going to produce the results for you. Okay, so that's why understanding what is paradigm and changing paradigms is so important. Now, psycho-cybernetics. So there is a book by Dr. Maxwell Maltz on psycho-cybernetics. Now, this uh, has been really a neuroscience, you can say, and how we operate and what is cybernetic mechanism that we need to understand. So we all have a self-image. Achieving 60% marks on an average is the self-image. Getting 10% increase in annual turnover is the self-image. Our mind is programmed, and the way in aircraft you must have heard that suppose it operates on an autopilot way, and whenever it deviates from its various longitudes, latitudes, the again when it is in autopilot, it manages itself, and that's how it reaches the destination. So same autopilot mechanism operates in our mind. Whatever self image we have, we are going to operate according to that. So what we have to do is we have to create a new self image, the one which suits our type C goal. And when this type C goal self image is been created, we are going to act towards it, and then we will become a person which is required to achieve the type C goal. So this again through your paradigms, belief system, and all that you can understand. And moreover, write down that what kind of person one needs to achieve that type C goal. Maybe that person is getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day to achieve that the person who is achieving that type C goal. See in others who have already done that, that what are the characteristics, attributes of that person, and try to find that and implement in your life. So your self image, the new self image you will form of yourself, and then ultimately you will achieve that. Okay, now again, what happens is no matter how much you try to change the outside result of your exams, business, or job, by doing more activities, you cannot earn more marks or income than you are programmed to earn. Suppose if self-image is of 60% marks or charging 1000 per hour, so that's what you are going to get. Ultimately, the results as well, 60% marks and 1000 per hour. But in your subconscious mind, when you will form the new self-image of 80% marks and charging maybe 2000 per hour, so here the result you will get, you will attract that kind of all the activities which forces you to get 80% marks or charge 2000 to the client. So when this self image will change, here the results will change. Now whatever we have discussed so far, kindly ask your questions on it. Quickly put all your questions on whatever we have discussed so far. Okay. Okay. So the question is from Ankush, can we control our subconscious mind? Yes, we can control our subconscious mind. It takes certain time and all the practices. There is a book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. So kindly read that book to understand how to control your subconscious mind. Then one question is, how consistency maintain while achieving the goal? So Renu, in regards to this question, consistency can be maintained when your mind is programmed in that way. Okay, so the one important reason to maintain consistency is maintaining the high vibrations or maintaining the best feeling towards achieving your goal. So most of the things can be done, like you can have the timetable of yours. You can see out of 24 hours how many hours you are giving every day towards achieving your goal. And when you are devoting maximum time to the things which matter most, which are of high value in your life, ultimately you are going to feel good and you will be inspired to do that action next day, every day, and it is going to give you consistency in the long run. I hope I have answered it. Anything more? If it is, just mention in chat box. On more in regards to consistency, there is this book, The Value Factor. In this, by Dr. John Demartini. In this as well, the complete chart is mentioned which you can follow so that consistency is maintained in your life in regards to achieving your goal. Then next question is, I am what other people think of me, that becomes a problem. Yes, Ronaldo, that is a problem of a lot of people. Many a time we want to impress other people. We want to look good in eyes of our parents or our friends and relatives, our colleagues, or anyone who towards whom we have respect. But sometimes you have to let go that in short run, so that in long term they admire you more than what you think you are capable of. One example from my personal life I would give you, that when I was preparing for this my chartered accountancy of UK, that time one of my aunt came from States, and my mother, without informing me, told that Tanu will pick you up from the airport. And my schedule was so packed because of my towards my type C goal. I was already stressed, worried because of all the things happening. So I had to say no to my mother. For the short time, it felt bad to me on that moment when I was saying no or declining their request. But in the long run, now they are more happy and I'm able to do more things for them. So that's how, because I was reading my goal card, I was saying my affirmations. So I was able to take that kind of decisions which are more aligned towards my goal, and not putting more time towards the things which are not making me achieve my goal. Then the next question is from Abhijit: how to focus on study? So if you want to increase your concentration focus, one activity I can suggest is, you can either light a candle and just concentrate on its flame for 10, 20, 30, as long as possible for you. In your mobile you can put a timer of 20 minutes. So timer is on and now you are concentrating, and then the it will give you a beep sound, so that time you can stop. This you can practice either with a candle flame, okay, or the other thing is you can put one dot anywhere of a size of a grain, just, and you on the wall, and you can just see on that dot for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, focus it on that. It should be a size of a grain, so you are able to concentrate on it. So by this you will be able to increase concentration, focus, and towards achieving the goal. This is really very important, because we are living in a world of distractions, and when you are living in a world of distractions, to focus towards achieving your type C goals at times become very difficult for people. But once you have trained your mind by these two activities, you will see amazing result. So kindly do this activity for the next 30 days and you will see the considerable change in regards to focus. Any more questions if you have on whatever we have discussed, please mention it in chat box. Now, one question which I have received is fear of failure in CA exam while preparing for CA exams or any exams, and its deterioration in preparation and performance. Yes, so the best thing is whatever fears you have, just write it down on one piece of paper, so it doesn't occupy a space in your mind. Now it's on paper from your mind. And then write down what you want, the positive statement of it. The negative one, you can really, uh, crush it, throw it, or you can fire it, the negative sheet, and just keep on rereading the positive one. So that subconscious mind, whatever fear is been hold, that will go away, and the new positive statements will occupy your mind. Kindly mention the book author of how to maintain consistency. So in regards to that consistency, I would suggest one Napoleon Hill. His book is Think and Grow Rich, and in that the ninth chapter is persistence. So kindly read that persistence chapter for 1 month continuously. Only that one chapter till the time it gets in your subconscious mind. Okay, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. So if there are any more questions, you can just mention here. Then there is statement here. I have heard that if you tell your goals to other, you will lose your motivation. What do you feel on this? Yes, it is true to certain extent, because at times the type C goal is something on which the people are going to laugh to you, because they don't see what is there in it, because there is no physical evidence, and because they are laughing, criticizing, so maybe you will lose the faith in your goal. So that's the reason, like the type C goal, let people know after achieving it. Be loyal towards your goal, keep on striving for it, and let the world know once it has turned into success, because the world ultimately is going to remember only the success, not the failures. Like we very well know, Thomas Edison took 10,000 attempts to discover incandescent light. So but we remember today just because of that 10,001 attempt. Okay, so it's always good not to mention, but it should be very clear in your mind. It should be there on your wall, on your mirror, the goal card in your pocket, purse, everywhere, and the affirmations in your phone. So that's very important. Now, in last, I would say that identify your worthy goal, that is type C goal. Study the stick person graphics, the conscious mind, subconscious mind, that graphic. Identify your paradigms, that's your limiting beliefs and fears. The next is replace existing ideas with a new self image. That's what we have understood in psycho-cybernetics. Okay, now suppose if you want to be an actor, then put a image of an actor and put your picture on it. If you want to be a successful person in a practice, so put the image of that person, put your image on it, write down what are the things that person has already achieved. Complete your visualization and gratitude exercise. Now gratitude exercise I have not mentioned yet. So what is gratitude exercise? So that is every day mentioning 10 things about which you are grateful for. Kindly mention right now in chat box any two things for which you are grateful for quickly. Okay, for example, I'm really grateful for conducting this webinar. It's been a wonderful opportunity to me. I'm really grateful for having all the conditions available to conduct this webinar, like this internet connection, the all the arrangements done by Vikasa team to bring all the people over here. Okay, so mention quickly what are you grateful for. So like this 10 things, it will take, just your 2-3 minutes after practice. Initially you can write down after getting up in morning 10 things you are grateful for, and you can then even put it verbally afterwards, once you understand how this exercise works. So this is like mental adjustment from news and all the other sources outside of us, whatever the negativity is there, so that will get decreased because of your grateful exercise. So this is very important. I always start my day with this exercise. And last but not the least is be accountable to someone. So try to see that you identify maybe certain friends while studying, business partners, colleagues, or mentors, sometimes your parents, whom you can say maybe, in small sections your goals, and they should ask you every day or weekly that what have you done, and discuss with them. So being accountable to someone is really important in life. Then I can see here in chat box that I'm grateful for the wonderful people in life. That's great. I'm grateful to have beautiful family. That's great. I'm grateful that I'm alive. I'm present. That's right. I'm grateful to have my parents and to listen to you now. That's wonderful. Then the question is, I think, so can I be in connect with you in order to achieve the things I want to, just as you via LinkedIn or any other network? Yes, you can connect to me on LinkedIn, and I share my post on LinkedIn. By CA Tanushri Agrawal, you will find me on LinkedIn. Then grateful to listen to this session. Thank you for that. Really grateful to get life-changing ideas from you and survive in COVID-19 in India, right? Grateful to hear you today. I'm also really grateful for all these comments. So here we are coming towards the end, and I'm sure that there would be lots of things you would have learned in this. Now, as a recap, any 2 points or in 5 to 10 words, just mention in chat box what you have learned today, how it has benefited to you, and what is your takeaway. Okay, up to 10 words. What have you really learned through this webinar? Quickly, each one of you mention it in chat box, so this sticks in your subconscious mind, and that's what you can implement in your life. Okay, and now I would suggest few people, if you can say, in less than 1 minute about your experience of webinar on audio, video, whatever way you are comfortable and convenient for you. So just mention it in chat box or raise your hand, and the team will give you the mic and video. You can just mention mic or mic plus video. So accordingly, the team will provide you the opportunity. So it would be the recap and understanding for all the other people as well. So yeah, for this we need few volunteers. Okay, please raise your hand, so on mic you can mention.
Hello everyone.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Ronaldo Gomes.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, first of all, thank you for your such a valuable time you devoted to all of us out of your busy schedule. Thank you so much for
Mm-hmm.
the same.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Okay. And what I learned and what are my takeaway from the sessions are
Mm-hmm.
to make a goal card
Okay.
and in 2020 so that we can achieve in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
And the journey of achieving it is very long.
Yeah. Okay, so the journey of achieving the type C goals at times can be long, but with the process which we have discussed, it is 100% achievable. Okay, anyone else just mention in chat box the mic, so or you can unmute yourself. I think there is some issue with unmute. Okay, so we are now towards the end.